Hello everyone, I'm Railgun Gecko and welcome to today's video. No special preface today, we're just gonna go straight into it. First, our test weapons. Hawk-A Sniper is for double kills. Hawk-A Pulse Rifle is for crit kills. Omelon Sniper is for captain kills. Suros Auto Rifle is for crit kills. And the Suros Rocket Launcher is for major kills. All PvE, super easy. Now our Foundry orders, we have the Zarinaea-D Hawk-A Sniper Rifle, the Zarinaea-D Hawk-A Pulse Rifle, the Strongbow-D Hawk-A Shotgun. That's pretty good. I would hold that package if you don't have one. Tamar-D Hawk-A Sniper Rifle, and lastly the Suros ARI-41 Auto Rifle. Decent suite of weapons, not perfect, but not bad at all. So, alright, we're gonna look at our Armsday delivery stuff. First is Zarinaea-D. We have Rodeo, Spray and Play, High Cal Rounds, Snapshot, and Injection Mold. Next is Take a Knee, Who's Next, High Cal, Snapshot, and Injection Mold. Lastly is Private Eye. Same icons. Private Eye, Feeding Frenzy, Explosive Rounds Quick Draw, and Appended Mag. Nothing particularly good here. Next is the Irene RR4. We have Outlaw, High Cal Rounds, Casket Mag, Battle Runner, and Exhumed. Next is Outlaw, High Cal Rounds, Handblade Stock, Replenish, and Shoot to Loot. Lastly, we have Grenadier, Snapshot, Rifled Barrel, Battle Runner, and Exhumed. Again, not particularly good here. Next is Gaheris-D. We have Surrounded, Who's Next, Snapshot, Explosive Rounds, and Oiled Frame. Next is Hot Swap, Spray and Play, Speed Reload, Armor Piercing Rounds, and Small Bore. Lastly, we have Surrounded, Who's Next, Speed Reload, Armor Piercing Rounds, and Oiled Frame. Third time's a charm, nothing particularly good. Next we have the Jingu Kogo-D. We have Army of One, Relentless Tracker, Flared Magwell, Fitted Stock, and Handblade Stock. Next we have Close and/or Personal, Full Auto, Flared Magwell, Fitted Stock, and Rifled Barrel. And lastly we have Army of One, Relentless Tracker, Flared Magwell, Perfect Balance, and Handblade Stock. 4 in a row, not particularly good. Next is the Suros ARI-41, which is a package we have for next week. We have Perfect Balance, Casket Mag, Speed Reload, Reinforced Barrel, and Hip Fire. Next is High Cal Rounds, Oiled Frame, Speed Reload, Injection Mold, and Feeding Frenzy. And lastly, we have Perfect Balance, Appended Mag, Speed Reload, Injection Mold, and Hidden Hand. I guess this last one's like a decent PvP roll, but I don't know how good 88 RPM auto rifles are in PvP, so like statistically this is not a bad roll, but I don't think it's actually going to be super competitive. Next is the Suros JLB-47. We have Single Point Sling, Single Point Sling, Speed Reload, Feeding Frenzy, Perfect Balance, and Lightweight. Next, we have Single Point Sling, Flared Magwell, Spray and Play, Perfect Balance, and Quick Draw. And lastly is Single Point Sling, Speed Reload, Tracking, Javelin, and Lightweight. Nothing super great here. Next is the Suros PDX-41 Pulse Rifle. We have Fitted Stock, Oiled Frame, Private Eye, Speed Reload, and Injection Mold. No thanks. Next is Fitted Stock, Casket Mag, Icarus, Lightweight, and Injection Mold. And lastly, we have Hammer Forged, Oiled Frame, Private Eye, Lightweight, and Reinforced Barrel. Not great either, which is it's unfortunate. A lot of mid rolls this week. Next is the Strongbow-D. We have Danger Close, Spray and Play, Single Point Sling, Fitted Stock, and Oiled Frame. Next we have Final Round, Spray and Play, Single Point Sling, Perfect Balance, and Oiled Frame. You'd think in theory that these two perks would synergize, but Spray and Play just is not good on shotguns. Lastly, we have Danger Close, Rangefinder, Flared Magwell, Perfect Balance, and Oiled Frame. Again, not very good. Lastly, for this account, we have our Zarinaea-D, which we have Take a Knee, Who's Next, High Cal Rounds, Quick Draw, Injection Mold for the first one. Next we have Rodeo, Spray and Play, Explosive Rounds, Snapshot, and Injection Mold. And lastly we have Outlaw, Who's Next, Explosive Rounds, Armor Piercing Rounds, and Appended Mag. Not particularly great stuff here. Alright, we're going to move over to my Xbox account. Okay, only 2 items here. We have the Armsday auto rifle. This is the max rate of fire one. First is Relentless Tracker, Rangefinder, Single Point Sling, Fitted Stock, and Brace Frame. Next is Hot Swap, Glass Half Full, Single Point Sling, Hand Loaded, and Brace Frame. And lastly is Crowd Control, Spray and Play, Single Point Sling, Speed Reload, and Brace Frame. I don't know. I mean, I guess this last one isn't terrible. You've got a damage perk and a reload perk. You could get some crazy high stability, reduce mag size, kind of helps spray and play. Like, I mean, it's solid, but I mean, it's your choice. I don't think it's particularly great, but it could be decent. We already went over the Gaheris, so we're going to look at the Zarinaea-D. We have Crowd Control, Focus Fire, Snapshot, Fitted Stock, and Brace Frame. I think this is actually decent. Double damage perks, pretty cool. Still, it's an auto rifle, but these 2 perks are, double damage perks is kind of nice. Next, we have Partial Refund, Automatic Garbage, Rangefinder, Single Point Sling, Speed Reload, and Rifle Barrel. Lastly, Surrounded, Glass Half Full, Single Point Sling, Fitted Stock, and Rifled Barrel. Nothing particularly interesting other than that first one. This first one's like solid, but it's not gonna be groundbreaking. It's just a solid roll. All right, we're gonna swap over and look at our down patch stuff. Okay, I only have 2 guns for down patch right now. It's the Gaheris and the Tamar, but we will have the Strongbow, Ifarua. Definitely those 2 for next week. So hopefully we got some good stuff. Let's see. Gaheris-D. This is all down patch rolls again. Relentless Tracker, Rangefinder, Speed Reload, Armor Piercing Rounds, and Reinforced Barrel. Next is Crowd Control, Outlaw, Speed Reload, Armor Piercing Rounds, and Oiled Frame. Lastly, we have Surrounded, Reactive Reload, Speed Reload, High Caliber Rounds, and Reinforced Barrel. Nothing great. This is not good. Last gun of the day. We have the Tamar-D with Rodeo, Partial Refund, Automatic Crap, Explosive Rounds, Quick Draw, and Appended Mag. Next is Take a Knee, Performance Bonus, Explosive Rounds, Quick Draw, Appended Mag. And lastly, we have Rodeo, Partial Refund, Explosive Rounds, Armor Piercing Rounds, and Appended Mag. Not too great this week. Test weapons, fantastic, immaculate, really, really easy. Weapon rolls, not so much. There might be a good roll on a package that I don't have, but who knows? I'll never find out. So, but yeah, that's all I've got today. Yeah, that's it. I don't really have anything else. Just a quick overview of all the guns that we've got. So, hopefully next week is a lot better. We got some pretty solid packages to prepare for next week, so we'll see. All right, well, that's all I've got. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you all have a great rest of your day, and God bless.